Put intro song on. It's late, so I'm putting the intro on tonight, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hope everybody's doing good, man. Real for real. Let's see. Big. Hey, kitty. Shine that rock. I ain't losing you too. So I knew I had to go back to school, get my BS. I want your bench. I want your boat. What's good, y'all? Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Don't the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down the hood and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders. Yeah, man. Forget the intro, man. Yeah, thank you so much, Shamelessly V. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, we definitely are feeling a little bit better, man. A whole lot better. I mean, me as a dad, when I feel bad, I can't do nothing but keep rolling. So it's not really about me. When I feel some kind of way, I just gotta do what I gotta do to keep going. Take my ginger, my immune system boosters, my vitamin C and shit like that. But kids, when they're down, it's a lot worse. It's a lot more serious because they can't just snap back, and their immune systems ain't as strong. So we are doing a whole lot better. My son's breathing is a whole lot better, and it's crazy how it's going down, but it's good. And thank you so much for checking and asking, and thank you so much for being here too, because I know a lot of people don't like to keep hearing me talk every night. But like I was just telling my kids, there was like, I asked them, I said, should I go live or should I not? My daughter said, just don't go live. And I said, why not? And she said, well, you went live last night. And I said, what do you want to do? What do you want me to do? She said, well, just play the game or something. Just chill, play the game or something. And I told her, I said, I'm about to take a smoke break because I just finished cooking and I just finished doing everything cooking. I made some salmon, rice, and candy yams for dinner. So I was just finished cooking and I was like, shit, I'm about to take my smoke break anyway. And I said to myself, no, I'm not going to not take a smoke break and not do it live. Because what would me, it's no point. The newscasters don't take days off. The news don't take a day off. So Big Betty can't take a day off either. Because I'm not nobody in the grand scheme of things. And I have to be humble and work hard if I want to be somebody. So I can't take days off. And I'm not taking for granted the fact that I do have the small, humble audience that I do. So I'm not taking this shit for granted. And I'm not
gonna let up. I'm gonna keep coming with good quality content every day if I can. Now, thank you so much for y'all who watch my all my videos and just rock with me. But tonight I'm talking about speak up against the devil and shame him. That's the topic tonight. Speak against the devil and shame him. Because who are we really protecting? Listen, what are you really protecting? Who are you really protecting? Let me say something. It's good for you too, though, to get info out, sharing that purpose in your serving that purpose in your life. It's always appreciated when you're able to come on. Thank your babies for sharing your time with us. Not for real. Thank you so much, Shamelessly B. Because I humbly and gratefully, I know nobody has to watch. I know nobody has to come here and be here with us. I know people have celebrities to watch. People got all kind of shit that's going on that you could choose to be doing. So for all the people who choose to come consistently and rock with us and rock together with me, I appreciate y'all so much, man. What's good, Antoine? Thank you so much for being here, my brother. And tonight we're gonna shame the devil, man. We're gonna speak up against the devil and shame him. Because like I was saying, you could just turn on your TV and you could just watch a movie, just watch a preview for a movie. Um, there's a movie that came out recently called The Omen, right? And I didn't even watch it. But the movie The Omen was about a Catholic priest or a nun or something like that, and it was about demonic possessions. See, these movies, like the Nun and all these other movies, they show you the evil that's portrayed in our world every single day. And while these movies are showing us the evils that are happening in the world, or the possible evils, or just some evil thoughts that somebody's having, right? We'll buy tickets for these movies. We'll go out and we'll watch these movies and watch these evil ideas, and we'll watch these evil images, and we won't even question the fact that is evil, pure evil. Say if you go watch a scary movie. If you go out and you watch a scary movie, you're not watching it because you want to be jump scared, or you're not watching it because you enjoy the storyline and this and that. You're potentially watching it to see how much or to see the evil in it. And now I'm noticing over the decades and years, because I was a young child who was influenced by evil. I was a child who was influenced by the devil when I was younger. Now I'm noticing, and I'm sitting back and looking at it, and I'm realizing a lot of people are addicted to the devil. A lot of people are addicted to Satan. A lot of people are so comfortable with the devil that they don't like anything good, nor do they want anything good in their lives. See, a lot of people associate things that are good as boring. A lot of people associate things that are good as lame. A lot of people associate things that are good as, oh, that shit is whack. That shit is lame. That shit is, you know what I'm saying? Like, the things that are best for people, a lot of times people run from them. But the things that are usually generally the worst things for people, I don't know why. I can't understand it for the life of me, but it seems like people will run headfirst into the most dangerous, unhealthy situations that they can be in. You know, motherfuckers will go out to eat every day and go buy McDonald's burgers and fries and shit, knowing good and well that McDonald's burgers and fries are terrible for them. People will not even knowingly, say if you eat at Burger King every day, and well, say if you eat at Burger King 3 times a week, and then 2 out of the 3 times a week you eat Burger King, you get diarrhea. You know, and you consciously know that it's going to give you that diarrhea, or it could give you that diarrhea, but you still go out and eat it. That's willful misconduct. And I'm realizing now, a lot of adults love willful misconduct. If you didn't see my video I just dropped earlier, I just dropped a video earlier about the Saucy Santana situation, the dude, the gay man. Basically, I'm gonna play it in a second, but basically he said, he came on there and he was saying he was abused as a child by his cousin, from all the way from the ages of 9 all the way up until he was 16 years old. So let me play it. We're gonna speak up and shame the devil tonight, man. I gotta play it. And I don't even want to play it, but I gotta play it because this is something very, very pivotal for the community, for the world. Everybody, and a lot of people, millions of people, they say 1 out of every 3 women gets SA'd, sexually abused as a child. They say 1 out of every 3 women gets abused as a child sexually. So this is not something that is not common and not current and realistic. This is something that's prevalent but getting swept up under the rug. And we're going to ask, and we're going to understand, and we're going to try to understand why people are sweeping this type of shit under the rug. And we're going to try to understand tonight and come to the grips of who are they trying to protect. Let's go, man. Boy, I hope y'all are ready, man.
It came to the point where family had to choose sides. Hey, you gonna be on that side that he had, or you gonna?
This shit is fucked up.
One predator blamed my son, like a 9-year-old would want to be violated by an older cousin in that kind of way. I truly believe this situation opened the door to change my son's sexuality. For getting the innocent stolen.
Families don't talk about it. I think that family's sweeping under the rug.
You still know the person? Are they still like the family member?
I'm past it. Like, I don't hold no grudges. It could be because I grew up in it. It could be because I was groomed or manipulated.
After the situation happened?
Yeah, this was like
9 years old, so like
9 to like 16.
Yeah.
To this day, I don't have no hard feelings. Only thing was, everybody was just like, oh, he lying. I'm like, I ain't lying. I didn't want to tell. I did tell.
And that's where I'm going to stop it right there. And that's where I'm going to pause it. Because my boy said it happened to him from 9, the tender. God bless. God bless that young man. Not him now, but God bless his former self. Because you have to understand something. For some fuck nigga to try to do something with you when you're 9 years old. Because I was abused as a child, and I'm not going to go too deep into it, but I was abused as a child. And when you go through stuff like that as a young child, it scars you. It makes you, it can do 2 things to you. When stuff happens to you, you can go 2 ways. You can become the one, you can perpetuate the same cycle, and because you could think it's normal behavior, and you could continue that cycle. Or you could realize that it's wrong and you could do something about it, get some healing, some clarity, and stop the cycle. And see, me, I chose to do the latter. I chose to, because I knew shit ain't right, because I know life. You know, as a child, I was raised right. But let me explain to you something. No matter how right you was raised, no matter how your mama and daddy tried to do this and that, if both of your parents have to leave the house for you to go to work, for them to go to work to provide for the family and all that, when the child is left alone, the child is its most vulnerable state. Children are left alone or unprotected. The only way You have to know the type of children you have. And even then, even if you have the best children in the world, if they have idle time, see, idle time is the devil's playing field. An idle mind is the devil's playing field. So if you got too much time on your hand, what's good, Michael S? If you got too much time on your hand, or if you got idle mind and your mind is not occupied, the devil can come in and swoop in and try to get inside your head. See, all of us have dealt with the devil. All of us have had some bad thought in your head that you know is not normally something you would even do or think. It's not something you never did before, something crazy, like out of the landish. We all have had the devil whispering in our ear. We've all had the devil in our head trying to tell us to just do it. Man, fuck the repercussions, my nigga. Just do it. Man, just jump. Just shoot them. Do this, do that. All of us are dealing with the devil all the time. Maybe not as some is not much as others, but we're all constantly having that demonic force whispering, telling you this and that. Now, see, if you don't have a good spiritual parent, a good spiritual foundation, and if you're not taught about the devil and his tricks and how he could try to use your mind and infiltrate you and play with you and trick you into doing something evil or wrong, if you weren't taught about this, then you're a perfect victim. But see, like Saucy Santana said, there was nothing that a 9-year-old young boy did to deserve what happened to that boy. There's nothing that a 9-year-old boy did to provoke a piece of trash, demonic entity who was using his cousin just to pass that evil satanic buck busting down. Because this is, especially down south, this is a page straight out of Willie Lynch's evil slave making book. See, Willie Lynch, his evil ass, in the process of making slaves, they had a process called a procedure called buck busting. See, like doctors and shit, they had procedure. It was called buck busting. What they did, and we all know about this procedure, but if you don't know, you're going to hear it for the first time. See, Master would take the strongest man, the most masculine, strongest man in the hood, in the neighborhood, in the town that he was about to take over. See, Master came in and he was about to take over the village, or however he was about to lay the law down, whatever his evil ass was trying to do. He got the strongest man, beat him to a pulp, beat him into submission, tied him up on a stump, tree stump, whatever he could do. You know, a little, y'all know that thing where they put the prisoners in back in the day and they had their head in the hole and their two arms in the hole? That's what they used to put black men in. And what they did to him is they would rape the man in front of everybody, publicly. Yee-hoo! Yeah! Give me some, boy! Yeah, boy! Come on, boy! Yeah, boy! No, come on, boy! Come on, boy! Yeah, boy! Woo, boy! Those demons, that energy. Yeah, come on, boy. Yeah, boy, you're good, boy. It's good. That evil demon, he was trying to do everything he could to break the black man. And this process is still getting continued to this day. See, all these children and the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren whose grandfathers and great-grandfathers were buck busted and continually buck busted in the house, because what they don't tell you about the house nigga, the house slave, he was getting busted too. See, they wasn't just messing with the women, because these demonic evil demons, they have a taste for men and women. See, a real man knows a woman has everything more than everything that a man has. A woman has more than everything a man has. So if a man is a man, right? You got a penis, you're a male, right? You're being a homosexual is for what reason? Because last time I checked, some women like anal. And I'm not saying I'm promoting none of this. I'm not promoting sodomy nowhere online. Am I promoting this? But last time I checked, some women like that. Last time I checked, vagina was the greatest thing on the planet Earth. Last time I checked, making love to a woman is one of the best pleasures on this earth, other than eating a good meal and sleeping and waking up, shit like that. Those are the only pleasures that's better than making love to a woman on this planet. So for a man to have these hypersexual urges, for a man to have these weird, non-normal sexual urges, shows that he's not a spiritual, normal man. He's a satanic demon man. Now, I'm not demonizing gay people. I didn't say that. Don't twist my words. But the man who was buck busting the black men back in the days and putting that demon into them black men, and this demon's been passed down hundreds of generations now. I mean, hundreds of years now. See, we have to talk about this. See, a lot of y'all don't have the mental fortitude, nor the balls, nor the guts to say anything about it. But Big Bad does, and I got the platform, so I'm gonna speak. I have all respect for gay people. Actually, let me say this. I have respect for motherfucking grown people to do whatever they're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna say. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say I support man and man. I don't. But you got the right to do what the fuck you doing if you so choose. Now, rights and repercussions are two separate things. We ain't gonna deal in that though. I'm not condemning nobody. But as a man, you got the right to do what the fuck. But as a boy, see, when this shit is happening in the families, because this shit been happening in all the families. Every family got a motherfucking weirdo. Every family got a weirdo. And I'm explaining to you why there's weirdos. For one, the buck busting that's been passed down. That process of buck busting that's been passed down. Niggas got itches in their ass because they've been scratching that motherfucker. So, hey, that's something. And then also, too, what's going on is it's just a whole, it's a whole lot of demonic shit, man. It's just purely demonic. It's purely satanic. Because there's at no point should a man ever look at any youngster and get any kind of weird urge, because motherfucker, there's so many women on this planet. And on top of that, the women nowadays are so free with their sexuality. Boy, if you ain't scoring right now, you're just really a loser. I'm choosing not to have sex and deal with women so much because I'm reserving myself and preserving myself for something real. But see, but for the young men who ain't got shit going, boy, if you ain't getting it on right now, you got a problem. Seriously. Because these girls is throwing that thing like a frisbee. All you got to do is be out there and catch it. For real. Put that shit on and go out there and catch it. They throwing it like a frisbee. You might catch some, hoo-doo-hoo, whatever. But what I'm saying is there's no excuse for a fucking grown man to be coming on or trying to do some fuck shit with a kid. Now, have y'all noticed lately all these people doing these exposés on these pedophiles lately? They've been beating them up, shaving their hair, whooping their ass. I've been watching these videos, but I don't talk about this shit because I don't too much like to deal. But then when I seen this Saucy Santana shit, it's just too much, bro. Cause this shit it's just too close to home. It's like people and families know this shit is going on, but they don't do nothing to stop it. The family members be knowing what is going on, but they sorry ass don't do nothing to stop it. Now, this is the ultimate crime. Because as an adult, see, I don't give a fuck if you're scared of your nasty, greasy husband. I don't give a fuck if you're scared of your nasty, evil, greasy, pedophile uncle. I don't give a fuck if you're scared of your nasty, greasy, pedophile cousin. What you need to understand is, if you don't stop that evil motherfucker and get him out there and break that shit from happening and stop it from happening, all you're doing is watching your family go down the drain. Because children, let me explain to you something about psychology. When you destroy somebody's mind, their body goes right after. Because if you allow a child's mind to be destroyed, if you allow a child's spirit to be destroyed, you can't even say nothing when they get old and be acting crazy and wilding out. You can't say nothing. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the only motherfucker who cares. Is that what this is? Am I the only person who cares? I think that's what I'm starting to feel like. I'm starting to feel like I'm the only person who understands and cares about shit and has the balls to say something. Because everybody goddamn. Now, look. Let's talk about the women protecting the pedophiles. Let's talk about it. I used to date a woman. I'm not going to say her name because I respect her privacy and I respect her identity and I respect her. But I have to tell her story because let's talk about it. I used to date this beautiful, good God, she was so beautiful. Oh my God, she was so beautiful. I used to date her, right? I'm just going to call her Jay. I used to date her from back. Look, we only dated a little about a couple months. It wasn't even that long, just like a few months type shit. 3, 4, 5 months, some small shit. But she was so beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous, right? But every time like we would get the kissing and I start rubbing on her, she'll start trembling. So I'm like, damn, like we be in the car going to first base. We get a little, looking at each other, we done had our little dinner. We done had our little romantic walk. We vibing. We good. Like we smelling each other. We all nice and vibing off each other. We start kissing. Bam, we kissing each other. And, damn, we getting it on a little. And then when you go to grab, I go to put my arms around her and hug her and pull her in, give her that nice embrace with the kiss. She starts trembling and shaking. So me, I stop. I'm like, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. Why you shaking? I'm just nervous. Nah, that's not nervous. I'm a real man. I'm like, nah, baby, that's not nervous. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, so I stopped kissing on her and shit because I respect the woman. Like, I respected her. I want her to enjoy it just as much as I'm enjoying it. So look, for real, man, let me tell you, so we get back to her spot. This the Trey Songz night. This the Trey Songz female. So we at her house this one night. We had just went to Walmart and shit, and we had what did I bought her? I had bought her like a TV. No, not a TV. I bought her I bought her some shit from Walmart, and I had bought me some shit from Walmart. Like we was just on a little date. We ended up at Walmart. I bought her a couple things, bought me a couple things. So we went back to her house. We vibing and chilling and shit. First base, second base, we kissing, rubbing. But at this point, she's more comfortable with me. So this has been a couple months later, so I could kind of rub on her. But this night we about to get it on. So let me take my glasses off. This night we about to get it on. This is gonna be the first night we have sex. So we already talked about it. She already said it's going down. We already said it's going down. So we get to the house, and we just start building into it. Kissing and rubbing and all that shit. shaking and shit a little bit, but I'm kind of like, damn. So long story short, she sat back and told me, this after Trey Songz. So look, when we were sitting there doing all that shit, Trey Songz had called her, the R&B singer Trey Songz. This how gorgeous she was. Trey Songz had called her, and he was like, yeah, I'm outside. You know, I don't know what apartment you stay in, but I'm outside. And she was like, man, she put the phone on mute, and she was like, man, all he wanted is sex, man. I really ain't, she was like, I really ain't, you know, feeling him like that. I was like, shit, Trey Songz who? I said, the singer, the R&B famous singer? She was like, yeah. I said, shit, man, you want me to leave? I said, shit, I'll leave. That's how G I was. Cause I'm like, bro, I can't keep up with Trey. Like, I'm thinking in my head, I said, man, if you want me to leave, I'll leave. Shit. Trey Songz out there, I said, go ahead, man. I said, just tell him, give you a little few minutes. I'm gonna slide out the back. She said, hell no. She got back on the phone with him. She said, this is a true story. She got back because he was outside. He was standing outside with the limo with his hands up in the air. He hopped out the limo. He had his hands in the air and shit. He was like, yo, he was on the phone with one hand. He got the other hand in the air like, yo, I'm outside. Like, come on. Quiet. Woo, woo. We were looking out the window and shit. So it was really him. It was when he had the braids. It was back then when he had the cornrows. That Trey Songz, the cornrow Trey Songz. So I'm thinking it's over. I'm about to leave. She was like, hell no. She got back on the phone with him. She was like, yo, listen, bro. I'm on the phone. No, she said, I'm in here with my boyfriend. And I ain't messing with you type shit. So I'm like, damn, we together? She's like, yeah, we together now. Like, fuck that, we together. Like, so that was the night we officially got together and shit. We made it official. So she was like, before we have sex, I just want to let you know something. I'm like, damn, what's going on? I'm like, damn. So she was like, well, I gotta let you know, when I was a kid, my stepdaddy used to tie me up with handcuffs to the bed and have his way with me. And I said, what? I'm like, what the fuck? Cause I'm pissed off because I'm thinking in my head, damn, that's why she be trembling and shit. And then I'm thinking in my head, she was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. He would make me sleep naked and handcuff me to the bed. And I couldn't even get in the bed. I would just have to be on the bedpost. And only time I can get in the bed is when he came in there and whooped me. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, oh, hell no. So I'm broken down. This shit got me fucked up. So now I'm understanding her. I'm understanding her more. So I'm like, I'm hurting, bro. I'm pissed. So I said, how long did this shit happen? She said, for about 8 years. Yo, I almost died. So she said almost 8 years or however long she said. I forget as many years she said, but it was years she said. She said years, not. I was like, yo, I'm just, my heart's pouring. This is my, like, you know, this is my girl. We've been rocking. I'm fucking with her. And then it just blew me. So then after, you know, she told me, yeah. So she told me, you know, because this after the same night, this all the same night, the same Trey Songz night, because she had to open up to me after that. So she told me, you know, he used to do that to her and whoop her. And then she was like, her mom had got with another dude who was doing it to her too. And then I said something to myself. I said, because this, my ex, this girl was gorgeous. So I said to myself, it's your motherfucking mama's fault. I didn't say it to her, but I said to myself, I said, it's your motherfucking mama's fault. I said, because if your mama's getting with these type of men or allowing this type of behavior to happen past one time, she's allowing this shit. So I asked her, what your mama used to do? She'd be like, she'd be in the room crying and shit. Crying? Oh, God, why he's doing that? You supposed to call 911, stupid bitch. While he's doing that, he's supposed to call 911 and get the kitchen knife and just start blicking his ass. Excuse my language. This is no, allegedly. I don't promote no violence. I'm just saying for you know what I'm saying. I don't promote no violence. I would never do, and I'm not telling nobody to harm nobody. I'm for real. I'm not. But what I'm saying is, if somebody was whooped doing some shit to my child that I knew was a violation, it'd be off with their motherfucking head. Bruh. You see, there's a reason why I got my children, and there's a reason why I go so hard for my children. And you know why? Because I'm protecting them from these type of motherfuckers. Because I know these type of people exist, because this shit happened to me. It happened to everybody. It's been happening to everybody. And it's not good. And this is learned buck busting behavior that was passed down from slavery times, given to black people, and that culture destroyed black people. If it was done to destroy and dismantle the man in front of his family, why would you destroy and dismantle your own self? God damn. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. Let me say that again. If buck busting was done to destroy and dismantle the prime premier man in your society, why would you buck bust yourself? Boom. I be forgetting sometimes. It ain't a lot of big baddies out here. And I be thinking like, damn, they don't see it. I be like, y'all don't know the history lesson behind this shit. But you want to let Whoop and your Wazoo, that's the exit only, sir. Bless these poor kids. They don't know any better. Bless these children, Mola. They don't know no better. Mola, bless them. They don't know no better. They don't know no better. These are the most serious things that you can live and do. And people are, look, most of y'all have been taught to protect the devil. On December 25th, you all are going to deck your house with bells of holly. Ba-la-la-la, ba-la-la-la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Ba-la-la-la-la, ba-la-la-la. Done went out with gay apparel. Ba-la-la, ba-la-la-la-la-la-la. Bada Yuletide carol, ba la la la, ba la la la. All y'all motherfuckers gone, ba la la la, ba la la la. This shit is very scary, ba la la la, ba la la la. Satan is Santa, ba la la, ba la la, ba la la. This shit you need to understand it, ba la la, ba la la la. I'm done though. I ain't gonna sing no more of that shit to y'all. But y'all better understand, y'all on December 25th, you're gonna celebrate Christmas. You're gonna give kids some toys and say, Santa Claus did it. Kids, go get your milk and cookies. Santa Claus baked them. Your motherfucking ass stayed up till 2:45 a.m. crashed and woke up at 6:30 because them kids woke up. And you talking about Santa did what? Your daddy busted his ass overtime to get that Christmas bonus and do this and that and damn keep his money coming, keep them checks, pay for all them toys. And Santa did what? It's disrespect to you and your husband. It's disrespect to you and your husband to give credit to Satan for your fucking hard work and labor. And it's disrespectful to God to worship those damn pagan evil ass holidays, man. But I'm not going to tell nobody what to do. I'm just saying y'all protect the devil. No. Christmas is good. It's for the kids. No. Christmas is for the kids. Christmas for the kids. No. Don't say no. Christmas, that's the toy for the kids. That's the good joy for the. Bake them some damn gingerbread cookies every week. Buy them a toy every. You know what I do for my children? They get toys every payday. How about that? Buy them something every payday. Do you need Christmas? One of these days, I'm gonna show you all my kids' toys. can't believe how much they got everything in the world. But guess what? You know why? Because I buy them something almost every payday. Take them to a fun place. Daddy, we're going to a fun place. Yeah, fun place. And park is regular. We go to the park on regular. The beach is generally regular, even though we go about 8 times a year, even though I live here. You know, I might go about 10 times a year. You know, be busy and shit. I don't be having time to go to the beach all the time. Even though that's gonna change. But yeah. No, man. Hell no. You ain't gotta wait for the government to tell you to buy your kids some toys. All y'all be stressed the fuck out on Christmas trying to keep Satan happy and buy them kids toys. Oh, I gotta hurry up. We got 4 more days and this and that. The pressure, the bills are paid. I gotta pay my bills and I gotta pay my bills. But so the toys and you've been tricked out your whole existence with lies and deceptions in the name of Satan. Santa Claus, if you take Santa and take that N and put it at the end of the A, is Satan. Santa is Satan. He's the same person. They're synonymous. It's interchangeable. And y'all worship him every fucking year. And do you know where the story of Satan come from? It was an old what do you call him? A Catholic priest back in the days, damn near a Catholic priest type thing. He was a priest. I don't know if he was Catholic or not, but I think he was a Catholic priest. He used to ride on a reindeer, right? And he wore a white robe and he rode through your town. And if you didn't leave a gift on your porch for him or light a candle in your window for him, he would come in the house and take your kids. And guess what he would do? Off with the kids' head. They would put the kids' heads in the bags. And look, hold on. And you take the kids' head and put them in the bag. So by the end of the night, his clothes were red and white. So by the end of the night, Satan's clothes were red and white. Santa Claus' clothes were red and white. And look, oh no, listen, it's the devil. People, they got y'all worshiping the devil out in the open. Now look. So Santa Claus would, by the end of the night, he would have the bag full of children's heads. And the gifts too. He would have the gift bag and he would have the bag of heads, the children's heads, for the parents who didn't leave nothing. And guess what you would do to the heads? He would put them in a barrel of water. And this is where bobbing for apples came from. It wasn't bobbing for apples. He would make the parents bob out their kids' heads with their mouths. And this is what y'all be celebrating. Let's go bobbing for apples. Don't even know. That's Satan when he dumped them kids' heads in that bucket. And he made it. You want your kid's head out? You want his head? Go get with your mouth. Get it with your mouth. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hand behind your back. Get it with your mouth. Bite some hair and shit. Grab it with the hair. Imagine how traumatizing that is. See, but I don't celebrate that shit. No, I ain't never celebrated Christmas in my life. I celebrated Kwanzaa when I was younger. And that's a black holiday Marilyn Karenga made back in the early days in the 80s and back in the 80s. You know, he wanted to give black people alternative holidays so they wouldn't have to be celebrating that evil Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So I used to celebrate Kwanzaa when I was, in family back in the day, my family. But yo, what? Y'all better realize and recognize I ain't never been a devil worshiper ever a day in my life. The devil has been trying to tempt me because he knows I'm one of the God's chosen ones. And when he realizes we one of the chosen ones, you're going to get tempted. That motherfucker going to come for you. And if you're really not like that, and you really show God you're worthy, you're going to be blessed. But if you're not really like that, and you're trying to play lukewarm like you're really good, but you're not, oh, God's going, God will spank you. He'll let the devil get you. See, when you play with the devil, he can get you. And when you show God you don't want to play with him no more, you don't want to respect him no more, you don't want to respect God no more, you don't want to respect the Almighty, the ultimate, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a butt whooping. You know? But y'all be protecting the devil with everything you know. No. The Uncle Weirdo is a good man. He just, Uncle Weirdo, you're lying on Uncle Weirdo. You know why they protecting Uncle Weirdo? Because Uncle Weirdo been doing that shit since you was a kid. Uncle Weirdo done did it to mama. So mama knows. Her dumb ass in denial. Because back in the days, people was taught to not say nothing. Shh. Don't you say nothing, you're gonna bring shame to our family. No, bitch, get this demon out the family. See, this is where I don't have mercy for adults at all, because it's adults' jobs to save and protect the children. I don't give a fuck about no adult. Your feelings don't matter when you have children. Your life don't matter when you have children, other than keeping yourself alive to take care of them children. Motherfuckers be like, mama want to go out too. Daddy want to go out too. I want to go to the bar and I want to go shoot some pool. And shut your dumb ass up. Get some beer and get a pool table in your backyard. Get some beer and get a pool table in your den. Bring some beer in the house, get a pool table inside your house. Because, bro, once you got a family, nigga, your life is not your life no more. And see, that's what people don't understand. And they sorry, selfish ass be out here ruining and destroying kids. Because if Uncle Weirdo's in the house, if Larry the molester's in the house, if Mickey the molester's in the house, you get the fuck Mickey up out of there. Mickey needs to go to jail. And guess what's going to happen to Mickey when his bitch ass goes to jail? Ooh. See, there's a special place for Mickey the molester. See, Mickey the molester, he likes to dish it. But Mickey the molester don't like to take it. And in jail and in prison, Mickey the molester gonna get all that he likes to dish. And he gonna get then some. He gonna have Ramrod Randy come behind him. And Ramrod Randy don't know nothing but drill and kill. And the type of drilling he's doing, he gonna need some new lining in your ass. He gonna put a whole new burrito lining in your ass. You're fucked. No bromo. Straight up. That's where the Mickey the molester deserves to be. So if it's a Mickey the molester in your house, you fucking call the police on his bitch ass. No, this shit means something to me, man. And I don't care about the sexual weird talk. Guess what? These kids are suffering every day. And parents are like, don't say nothing. Don't you do this. My brother's a good man. No, your brother needs to he needs Ramrod Randy. Your brother needs to meet Bubba and Ramrod Randy at the same goddamn time. And I hope they brother at the same damn time. I hope they I hope they not kill him. I'm talking about that. I wasn't saying nothing violent. I'm sorry. I hope they YouTube spare me. YouTube spare me. I hate these. I do not like these type of people. And I wasn't saying kill nobody. I'm talking about boy, YouTube spare me. This shit it hurts me. These kids we talking about, bro. This is the future generation we talking about, bro. But see, why is this so much protected? Because it's in the Nickelodeon movies. It's in the Disney movies. It's in all the kid movies. Sex is everywhere. Why is sex everywhere? Yeah, people better take this shit seriously. Shit, you get caught in Africa doing this type of shit, boy. Oh, have you seen the videos? Do you need to see? Boy, they catch your ass in Africa do this. Whoo! Boy, they catch your ass in Africa doing this. Oh, your ass is over with. You're going to be like, please, you're going to be begging. Now we ain't promoting no violence over here on my channel. We're not promoting no. I'm not promoting no violence over here on my channel. I'm a positive, trying to do my best, you know. But at the same time, I lose myself thinking about this type shit because, bro, this is the scum of the earth, you know. But at the same time, this shit been going on for so long and nobody want to talk about it. It's unbelievable how many people suffer. They said 1 out of every 3 females suffer from SA in their childhood. Come on, man. Damn. Man, let the girls breathe. I ain't even taught my daughter about birds and bees yet. Not yet. Let the kids be kids, my nigga. She ain't learned about them birds and bees just yet. And she likes boys. I know, but she ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Because she don't understand. If you overexpose a child to some bullshit, they're going to be on some bullshit. See, I know the game. So I'm just letting my children develop their minds. That's why I homeschool them. I want them to develop their minds, focus on mental development, cognitive shit, skills, and then social shit. We're going to do that when it's time for that. Because if you just put your child into the world and don't tell them or teach them the game, they're going to be a fucking either a doer or a receiver. Either they're going to be the one doing it to somebody or the one being somebody doing it to them. And yo, hell no. You got to see, the problem with people is y'all so used to just the devil taking the control of your life. You don't even want no responsibility in your life. You don't even want to be responsible for your own children. I hear parents right now getting happy their kids are going back to school. For what? So you can be a freak, nasty trash or get a little nap during the day? Who gives a fuck? Oh my God. Most let me tell you, when I was do you know how many women I was having sex with when their kids went to school? Do you know how many women's houses I was going over to their house at 9:30 in the morning? This shit ain't a joke, man. I'm not making fun of this shit. As soon as their kids go to school, 9:30, come on over. I come over the house, they butt ass naked with lingerie on at 9:30 in the morning, ready for me to peel them like a banana. Kids in school. Oh yeah. I'm straight happy because I'm, reaping benefits from this shit, but this ain't cool. This ain't cool. This the culture, man. Give up your rights so you can do some freak nasty shit. It's the weirdest culture ever. No reliability, no self-accountability, no responsibility. God damn. You don't want to even be responsible for your own children, my nigga. You ready to throw them away. God damn, well, you got 18. Hurry up and turn 18. For what? If you think hold on. Did you raise your child to be ready for the world at 18? Did you raise your child to be ready for the world at 18? Is your child ready to conduct themselves as a full, single, able-bodied adult at 18? Or do they need a little bit more time, a little bit more help, a little more money, a little bit more resources? Come on, man. Y'all can't be fucking serious. You can only get a job when you're about 16, 15. So from the ages of 15 to 16, when you're in school, primarily most of your time, that shit is draining your time most of your time. You might be in a sport, extracurricular activity, karate, sports, basketball, football. Now you really ain't got no time. Then you got a girlfriend on the side. Oh, now you really ain't got no time. Then you like video games. Oh, you ain't got no time. So look, so now his whole life is occupied, right? Child's whole life is occupied. They're in school. Their whole life is occupied. They don't have no time for self-development. None. They only have time to follow the curriculum and the blueprint. So now they haven't even figured out who they are. They don't even know what the fuck's going on because they've been bombarded with a bunch of propaganda and bullshit. So now they don't even know who they are. They get to the point of being 18 and they're now kicked out their mama's house because she wants to be freak nasty. Hey, baby, come on over. It's 9:30. My son is gone. And I ain't picking because I was the nigga running up in there. Well, then you raised them right then, Shameless CD. You did your job. But look, I'm talking about these motherfuckers who kicked their babies out. These children had no time for self-development. They just got one high school job from the, say 17, 18, 16. They done had what 2-3 years of working experience. Don't make enough money really to get an apartment. Okay, but now they just expected to get out here in the world and be alone and on their own. Make it fucking make sense. And then we all should know statistically, most men reach their peak financial strides in 35 to 40. And excuse me, 35 to 40. And then most men don't become millionaires excuse me, I'm still a little bit sick. And most men don't become millionaires in between their 40s and their 50s. We all know these are the statistics. Well, I know the statistics. So what I'm saying is, if we know men don't even reach their final financial peak until 30, 40, 50, why the fuck would they just throw your man out into the world at 18 and tell him to fucking swim or drown? This is why the young men end up in prison. This is why the young men run up into these situations and run up under these women and go into these apartments and situations where women that get kicked out the apartment every 2-3 months because they don't really know how to be a man yet. I'm sick. They don't know how to be a man yet. They're still learning how to be a man and developing. So, but they're in these need of a life situation, and these females develop a lot faster than men, so the females be having their ducks in the road. The little 23, 24, 25-year-old female, she got a house, an apartment, and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and a good job and all that type shit. So she's a little bit more advanced than the man. He's just now getting out there. His mama, how he's 19, got a little 23-year-old girlfriend. You know, she got a little place and shit. He doing his best to fuck her good and make sure he's straight, to have a place to stay, and, you know, bring his little clothes over there and shit like that. But he can't stay there. And when she get mad, she kick him out. Like, this is how most young men have to grow up, having to grow up, because they're getting thrown out into the world into an early age, you know. So why would you do this to your son? Why would you set your son up for this potential failure situation? Because guess what? Your father, Satan, told you your son is grown at 18 and he could do for himself. Instead of saying, develop your son all his life to be a man, because that man's going to be the one who hold the family down. If he's focused on the betterment of the family, that man's going to be the one who's going to carry the torch if he's taught to carry the torch for the family. But see, they don't teach that. They don't teach no good core values and family values. Like, hey, if you have a family of hardworking people and put them all together, you can do a lot of positive things with group economics and things of that nature, and pooling money and doing things like that, and investing in things on the side that are betterment of the family and shit. Like, even shit like how Hispanics do it. There'll be like 6 Hispanics in one house, and everybody like, oh, we need a truck. Everybody pitch in $5,000, and everybody put $5,000 up. 7 people, that's quick, 35,000, buy a brand new truck. And see, people be hating on them, wondering why they do it. It's because they work together. See, illegals and immigrants work together because they understand that this is a place of opportunity. And if you utilize it and do it right, you can actually make something out of yourself. But see, Americans, we're down here, this crab in the bucket mentality, because we're the slaves of this country. We're not the free ones of the country. We don't even think like that, most of us, because we weren't taught to. Most people are taught to follow the blueprint until you die. You know? Niggas is still in their 40s watching basketball and shit, bro. Oh my God. Niggas is still in their niggas is in their 30s still watching cartoons and shit, bro. You can watch cartoons up until you can watch Dragon Ball Z. If it's just Dragon Ball Z, that's the only one you're allowed. Listen, man, grown men, come on, man. God damn, man. It's so much shit going on in the world, man. I be watching grown men crashing out, wasting their whole lives away, man. Damn. And it's not my place. I'm just here to speak awareness on the flaws of man so we can correct them. We have to correct these flaws. And if y'all don't, who cares? But guess what? Big Betty I don't have these flaws that I speak about. These lifestyles that I speak about, I don't deal with. I'm just dealing right now with a little sickness a little sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me, baby. I'm just dealing with a little sprinkle, you know? So I just really appreciate everybody for coming in and tuning in, man. It's just, we got to speak up and shame the devil, man. He's doing his will out here. He's doing his numbers on our people, man. You see Saucy Santana, that shit's sad, man. Nobody want to see that shit, man. You know, grown man getting putting himself in that beta position, you know, to get punked. Oh man. In prison, they call it getting punked out. See, you have to understand, my father was a prison guard. I was raised with prison shit. Listen, that's called getting punked out in prison. If a man is punking you out, after he punks you out, you got to wash his clothes. You got to, whatever he wants you to do, you're basically his slave. So people out here in the society punking themselves out, oh God. Help them, Lord. Help them, Lord. This is prison shit, man. You ain't got to live like a prisoner on the outside, man. Shit. That's why so many single women crying online. Help, I need a man. Everybody doing too much. Get with your people. Get you a nice young lady and take her off the damn market. Get your shit together first. First off, man. Get your life together. Once you get your life together, then you can get your wife together. Get your life right. Get your money right. Get your purpose going. Stop thinking it's all about your ding ding and your carnal pleasures. That's not what life is about. Your carnal pleasures ain't what life is about. Life is about way more than your carnal pleasures. You feel what I'm saying? When you become your ultimate state of a man, all that shit will come. Women will come. Money will come. Anything you want will come when you become who you're supposed to become. Because when you begin your final state, women like men in their final state. They don't like men in their development state. Let me just tell y'all this. Women don't like a man in progression. They want you to be progressed. So get your progression on. If you want women, get your shit together, my nigga. And then you'll just have too many of them. Simple as that. If you want women, get your shit together. Don't be a horny toad out here chasing girls. I need it. No, you don't. You need to get your business right. You need to get some business about yourself, young man. And then once you get some business about yourself, then you get your women right. That shit's gonna come. Women are 10 to 1 on this planet. It's 10 women to every one man. Please understand that. It ain't nothing you need to worry about. They're not going nowhere. Women are not going nowhere, but your money is going somewhere. And if you find you a good woman, lock her up, take her up, and make her your wife. You know, treat her right and make her your wife. If you find a good woman, find the key to her heart and lock her heart. You know what I mean? But boy, oh boy. You ain't got to live like a prisoner on the outside, man. It's fucked up out here, man. I love y'all. I didn't mean to disrespect nobody, but this prisoner buck busting mentality has to stop, man. It's going too far, you know. It's going too far. Our people, hey, whatever. God bless everybody. Fair rights to do what you want to do, but you ain't got to do it to yourself, man. God damn. Big homie.